Good afternoon, class. This is Teacher Grace of Woodrose International School. In this video, we are going to learn about Introduction to Internet and Web Page. Let's begin. What is the Internet? The Internet is a global network connecting many smaller individual networks. Millions and millions of people these days use the Internet on a day-to-day basis. Basically, Internet is a great way to connect with the entire world. Most of us use the Internet as a way to connect with other people, sharing information, sharing of files, for entertainment, socializing, and many other things that could be beneficial for us. Here are most of the common reasons why people use the Internet. To gather information. Usually, people surf the Internet to gather information they need using various search engines such as Google, Yahoo, and many others. People tend to look for information through the web basically because it is way easier and almost everything now can be found on the web. Next is to socialize. Socializing now comes on a new way. Socializing can now be done over the web with just a few clicks and by merely browsing. Nowadays, people would prefer to communicate and get updates from their loved ones and friends, for instance, through social medias such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and many more. To communicate. Communication is one of the main reasons why there are lots of people who use the Internet on a day-to-day basis. People connect with each other using the Internet through many IM services such as Skype, Viber, Yahoo Messenger, and many more. It is way easier and cheaper to use the Internet to communicate with other people, especially if they are far. Transferring files. Before, it takes almost forever to transfer files from one place to another. Now, with the help of Internet, transferring of files can now be done in less than a minute. With just a few clicks, the files you want to transfer can reach any part of the world. People use various mail services like Yahoo, Gmail, and Hotmail to send files. Next, to be updated with news and trends. The Internet is a great venue to know what is happening on our surroundings. It is also the fastest way to be updated on what is happening around. There are lots of news agencies who put news updates on the Internet from time to time so that everyone will be updated. With just a few clicks, you will know and be aware on what are the latest news and trends all over the globe. For entertainment, the Internet could also be a great way to be entertained by reading articles, watch videos, play games, watch movies, and many others. There are lots of things to do in the web for you to be entertained. Internet helps us in so many ways on a day-to-day basis. Before, there are transactions that can only be done in an office or establishments, but now many of these transactions can be done over the web, such as transferring money from bank to bank, make reservation in a hotel or restaurant, book a flight, and many more. You can do all these things at your own convenience, anytime, anywhere. Online job. People can also apply for or find a job via internet. There are websites like jobsdb.com and jobstreet.com who's posting jobs or doing the recruitment on where companies can post openings. There are also some websites who are offering online jobs like tutoring, data encoding, answering surveys, blogging, web designing, consulting, and many more. Marketing. Internet marketers use the internet to sell products. Some promote products online via various social media sites. There are also lots of publishers available who promote other products by advertising on various websites, blogs, and the like. Online education. Various websites offer online courses to learn various things like designing, programming, or academics. This is a very helpful medium to promote education in places where courses are not locally available. Now, let's talk about Internet terminologies. Internet Service Provider or ISP. This is a company that provides for a fee Internet access and usually an email account, access to Internet newsgroup, and personal web pages. Some ISP available in Mozambique are Movitel, Mcell, and Vodacom. Search engine. Search engine index millions of sites on the web so that web surfers can easily find websites that contain information that is needed. By creating indexes or large database of websites based on titles, keywords, and the text in the pages, search engine can locate relevant websites when users enter search terms or phrases. Examples are Google, Yahoo, Ask.com, and Bing. Uniform Resource Locator or URL usually refers to the address of a web page on the World Wide Web. Example is, let's look at the part of the URL. Internet Protocol, URL hostname, top level URL, and URL path name. Web browser. Often just called browser, it is the program people use to access the World Wide Web. It interprets HTML code, including text, images, links, and multimedia. Common browsers are Microsoft Internet Explorer, Firefox, and Google Chrome. Website. Website is not the same thing as web page. It is a collection of web pages. Web page. Web page is a document or information resource that is suitable for the World Wide Web and can be accessed through a web browser and displayed on a monitor or mobile device. Home page. Home page is the starting point or front page of the website. These are the examples. World Wide Web or www. World Wide Web is not synonymous to the Internet, it is just for the web, a subset of the Internet. The web consists of pages that can be accessed using a browser. The Internet is the actual network of networks where all information resides. Domain name. Domain name is the unique name that identifies an Internet site. Domain names always have two or more parts separated by dots. Here are the most common domain names. .org for organization, .com for commercial, .edu for education, .mil for military, .gov for government, and .net for network. Each country has its own internet domain. For Australia, for Brazil, for Canada, for UK, for US, and for Philippines. Address bar is the input field at the top of the browser window that displays the location or URL of the current web page. Electronic mail. Electronic mail or email is a method of exchanging digital messages across the internet or other computer networks. These are the three parts of an email address. Username. Username might be a form of your name or your nickname. Symbol. A symbol that divides the username and the mail server. And the last part of email is mail server. Mail server, name of the computer that handles your mail. Your internet service provider or ISP or email service has a particular name for their server, like yahoo.com for Yahoo services. That's the end of our lesson. Have a great day. Goodbye.